Today's model is a beautiful 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage with a flex that you can build all in with a base price starting at $393,990. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, the floor plan that I'm showing you today is available at the time of the shoot. May or may not be available by the time this video is released for an all-in price of $469,990. However, you can build this home with a base price starting at $393,990 on a 50 by 130 lot, where the lot price could be anywhere from $0 to $16,000. So the first thing you're going to notice is that you have these beautiful pavers included in the base price. Now they have three different elevation. This is their standard elevation. You also have a coastal elevation and a Spanish elevation. You do have to pay a little bit more. You have this really nice, beautiful pavers that kind of leads you all the way through your front porch area. Now, depending upon the community, sometimes some communities, once it's taken over by the homeowners, will allow you to screen the front porch also. But for the most part, you can easily screen the back porch area. This house does come with the covered lanai included in the base price. So let's go inside and check this beautiful house out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful floor plan. Guys, I've been trying to get to all the floor plans with the builders that I cover, and see what happens is that every builder will have like more than their decorated builder floor plans, and I want to cover all the ones that they don't have decorated, because it's one thing to look at on a piece of paper and it's completely a different ball game when you're able to kind of walk through this. So the floor plan that I'm showing you today is actually available at the time of the shoot for $469,990. It has a ton of upgrades. I'm going to point it out as we go. However, you can build this home at a base price starting at $393,990 in one of the most sought after communities in Deland. If you want to know more about Deland, make sure to check out my video on Deland, Deltona and other surrounding areas on Orlando Living with Dee. And if Spanish is your main language, make sure to check out Orlando Home Show En Español, where we do these homes in Spanish, run by amazing Anna and Caroline. We do these models in Spanish, and sometimes I go there try to learn upon my Spanish, but those girls run those Spanish channels. So the model that I'm showing you today, or the floor plan that I'm showing you today, is a 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage with a flex with the base price of $393,990 on a 50 by 130 in a community with no CDD. The HOA is about $245 a month. They have a clubhouse, a fitness center, walk-in trails, kids play area, and a resort style pool, which is all included. The best thing that you would notice about this builder is that you have a really nice grand 15-foot entrance. You have the 15-foot entrance at the very beginning, which is included in the base price. Your standard ceiling height is 11.5 foot, and I've done over 400 videos and I've rarely ever come across a builder that gives you 11.5 foot ceiling height as a standard feature. And also in their base price, they also give you 2 false ceilings included in the base price. One of them is going to be located in your great room or the family room, and the other one is going to be in the master bedroom. So the first thing you're going to notice, you have this 8-foot beautiful door. This is an upgrade. And then right at the very entrance, they have this flex area. This could be your private living area. If you work out of home, this could be a nice area to work. I would highly suggest, if you do build from scratch, that you go to the design center and get those extra lights. If you haven't watched my video on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, please go ahead and do so. I not only do the videos of these models, but I've also done a lot of supporting videos to tell you what kind of inspections you need to get when you're dealing with the builder, what kind of things you need to be aware of, and where to get the biggest bang for your buck when you do go to a builder and a design center. So this has the upgraded MVP flooring, which is something that you do have to pay extra. On your standard base price, you are actually going to get all the wet areas covered in the tile, like it would be tiled, but anything with the great room and all that, you do have to pay extra. These fixtures that you see is included. The upgrade is in regards to the cords, and I just love how this cords kind of just blends in with the fixture that you see over here. So this is the regular size. You do not get the refrigerator, washer, or dryer, but I love that you have the coffee station with this nice simple white backdrop, or the backsplash right over here with this beautiful white cabinet, 42-inch white cabinet with the crown molding. It is something that you have to pay extra for this color cabinet. However, you do get a choice of 2 different stain colors, and you also have the 2 different granite that you can choose from for your kitchen and for your bathroom. So granite is included, quartz is an upgrade, so that is something to keep in mind. I've done a video about their standard model which shows most of their standard features. Now if you want to know more about, hey, what is included in my base price, put that in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you the list that basically talks about this is included, this is included, this is something that you have to pay extra. Like the 8-foot doors are included, your 2 false ceilings are included, 15-foot grand entrance is included, pavers at the back and at the front is included. So things of that nature. The other thing that I want you to know is that your refrigerator is not included. However, you get the range top, you get the microwave and the dishwasher that is included. And on their inventory home, they have most of their microwave venting outside. Now when that happens, you're going to lose this cabinet space, so you won't be able to use it, but this is something to keep in mind. For me, I personally like that because we do use a lot of spices and it's kind of nice. So when I'm cooking, everything kind of vents outside. You do also have a pantry right over here, so you have a little bit, and all these 8-foot doors is standard feature with this builder. And then right over here, you also have another closet space. So it's kind of nice. You have a pantry. You also have some closet space, or I wouldn't say closet space, maybe an extension to a pantry. It's not really a closet, but sometimes, you know, English is my second language, so I'm kind of mixing up with the words, but you got the point what this is. Now you have the bedroom right over here. In this bedroom, you see this is a single thread carpet, which is an upgrade. You do get your regular carpet, which is included in the base price. I would have loved to get some extra lights. Now, if you are going to build a house from scratch, please make sure to watch my videos, because I not only talk about things that you should do, but I've also done a lot of videos that helps you to educate you to decide, hey, what are the things that I should do to safeguard my investment? If I'm dealing with the builder, what are the things that I should be aware of it? You also have these sliding doors for your closet. I'm not a huge fan of it. I would prefer a solid door. I've done a lot more of their models. If they haven't released, they will be releasing anytime soon. And then right over here is my very first secondary bathroom. You know, it's a shower tub combination with a simple white subway tile going all the way up, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. Now, guys, please keep in mind, if you are looking to buy now, the best deal that you will ever get, or anytime you will get a best deal in terms of pricing, in terms of incentive, would be on homes that are inventory home. You have an upgraded quartz with the undermount sink and also the upgraded cabinet color along with the tile. And then as I come over here, you have the other bedroom. I tend to go in the corners. If you want to know the exact dimensions of these rooms, please put that in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you that. And guys, if you are sitting on the fence just waiting to time the market, please do yourself a favor. Don't do that. I have clients that are still timing the market at the time of COVID, when the rates were 2 and 3%. And I have clients that listened to us and they came down and they bought a house. They did not necessarily get 2 or 3% rate because the rate started creeping up. But by the time the house was closed, they have $120,000 in some cases. I'll give you my own personal example. I built the house and it took builders 16 months, but the base price of that house that I bought it for and the total price that I paid for my house with the upgrades is now the base price for that exact house, and it has not even been a year. I didn't end up getting 2 and 3% interest rate. That would have been great, but I was able to still get a good rate, but I had so much equity that got built in. So things like this you have to really keep into account, because a lot of people are waiting, and when the rates go down, which I do believe will go down towards the tail end of this year, a lot of people are going to jump off the fence and come, and then next thing you know, there are more buyers than sellers. There's a lot of things that are changing in our industry. The other thing that is changing is how we as buyer's agent get paid. Traditionally, we always got paid through the seller. Now, I'm not saying by the time you watch this video, that would still not be the case, because we can always negotiate our commission as a part of your concession. Now, Fannie and Freddie Mac both came out and said that if that happens, that concession is now going to be counted towards the concession that you would get for closing cost and prepaid. With this specific builder, they are giving you 4.99% interest buy down for 30 years. That's the best. Like the 4.99 when the interest rate right now at the time of the shoot is 7.25 is fantastic. Or you can get $15,000 towards closing cost or prepaid. And if you're building from scratch, they are giving anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000. So that is something to keep in mind. We actually keep a list of all the inventory homes with different builders. So we'll be happy to assist you and let you know what one builder is doing as compared to another builder. You do have this nice big window, your standard closet space right over here. This is a really nice floor plan. And I always say this, it's not about the square footage. This is about 1,724 square foot. It is about the flow of the house. I also want to take you down over here to show you your garage, because I want to point out a couple of things. Number one is that you have your attic entrance of the garage from here, and then you also have this garage door opener included in the price. But what I love is that you have your water heater kind of tucked in a little bit. Now with this builder, they also have some models that gives you an option to upgrade and kind of have a second floor. You can have a loft with a bedroom. So that is something, if you haven't watched my video on that specific floor plan, please go ahead and do so. If it's not released, it will be releasing. Something that I would highly recommend is that you get this flooring epoxy. It's going to increase the life of your flooring. This is a solid block home with 11.5-foot ceiling, which is something very rare that I have seen. And mind you, I have done over 400 plus different models all throughout Central Florida. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do me a favor, press that thumbs up button, show me some love, because I put in a lot of time, effort, and energy in bringing you this home. Now, this is your great room with the false ceiling. Extra light is something that you do have to pay extra for it. I just love the fact that you have this nice big window panel bringing in a good amount of light. You also have another panel over there, and then right behind me is your walk-in or is your laundry area. Now, this is an upgrade in terms of the cabinet. You have a little bit of a fold station. Now, I would suggest if you build from scratch, maybe instead of a fold station, get a wash station. That might be better, especially if you have kids. And this is why I say, you know, it's really important what works for you and your family, because I have done some videos with this builder where they have this beautiful cabinet and a glass cabinet going all the way up to ceiling. It looks statically beautiful, like it looks gorgeous. But then what is the functionality of it other than it looks good? Because, like, I don't know about you, but who's going to climb up all the way up there all the time? It's more decorative than it's functional. I would rather save that money and use on an upgraded flooring or upgraded cabinets, or just extend my lanai area, because something that is very specific with this builder is that you have this huge panel, 11 by 12. This is a really nice panel. I would have loved it if it would have kind of gone all the way behind the wall as I have seen with Pulte, but I love the fact that you have this covered lanai area, or that you can actually screen in later on. Now, they will give you an option if you're building from scratch to extend this another 4 feet, and when you do that, your bedroom can also be extended another 4 feet. Thereby you get more square footage and makes the whole thing bigger. Like you get a much bigger bedroom than your standard, but this is the standard. The lot size is 50 by 130. It kind of goes up till that stake right there. So you have enough room to be able to build a pool and then still have some room for your gardening or anything else that you want to do. Now, this is a very exclusive community in Deland. It is one of the most sought after, and if you are willing to go, you know, 45 minutes to an hour, you will get a lot more bang for your buck. This is something that I've been saying it for a very long time. The same kind of house in Windermere, Winter Garden, Wesley Chapel and all that, it's going to be over 600,000-700,000. And on top of that, you're not going to get 11.5-foot ceiling. The most I have seen is 9.4 is common, but then the most I've seen is maybe 10 or 11, and in some of the Pulte models it goes up to 12 if it has a false ceiling. But with this builder, 11.5 is standard. So right over here is your master bedroom, and this is what I was talking about. imagine this going a little bit more 4 feet out. So your bedroom, your master bedroom will become even more bigger. You do have the false ceiling right there, which is included in the base price. Upgrade is in regards to the flooring that you see over here. And then also for your master bathroom, you also have the upgraded flooring right there. So this is something you do have to pay extra. You do get your standard 2 stain colors and your 16 or 17 by 18 floor tiles in all the wet areas. You have the upgraded quartz with the undermount sink. The upgrade is in regards to the cabinet color, the flooring. You have the transom. This is the fixture you get. And also the upgrade is the frameless walk-in shower with this beautiful niche with the tile going all the way up. If you are going to build, guys, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't cost a lot of money, but it looks a lot more better if you have these tiles going all the way up to the top. Now, it really, really looks good. I did that in my house. Now, right over here is your water closet. So you do have a nice privacy door. And then right across from it is your master closet. It's not huge. And then again, you know, I say this all the time, the square footage, it just has to work for you. It just has to be functional. With my 2 small kids, the room up front could be a really nice office. If you're retiring, this could be a good place where you get a little bit more bang for your buck. I hope my video not only educates you, but we do a good job in presenting the home as we should. If you haven't watched some of other models with this specific builder, and if they are not released, they will be releasing soon. If you have any specific question or any specific model that we haven't covered that you want us to look in, please do put that in the comment below. Now, choosing the right agent is super, super important when you're looking to make one of the biggest expense of your life. Please check us out. Check our reviews out. Check us out on Google. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Zillow. Read our reviews. If you need more references, we'll be happy to provide you that. Now, please remember, when you call us, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their job is to collect all the information and connect you to the right agent, whether that be me or someone else from my team. We take pride in what we do because we want to make sure when you come down, because buying a home, I've been through it myself last year. It's a very emotional thing. We don't want you to come in and fall in love with something that's not in your price, in your budget, or in the area. We want to be able to understand. We record all our meetings through Zoom. When we first speak with you, we understand what is that you're looking, and then you meet with us at our office, and we will take the whole day out and show you a lot of properties that fits your budget. Now, if something that doesn't work, like for you, you may have small kids like I do, and school district is more important. You're willing to compromise and not have such a big house, as long as it's in a good school district. And for someone else, they are retiring. They don't care about the school district as much as they want it to be near all the public amenities, to maybe near a local hospital or something. So it really matters upon your situation. But the other thing that we also do different is when your house is getting built, if you're building from scratch, or if you're buying one of those inventory homes that would be done in the next couple of months, we go there on every single month and do a video for you. We take pictures and stuff and keep you updated. We are your eyes and ears, especially when you are relocating. I hope that our videos do bring in a lot of value for you. You not only get educated, but also maybe get some entertainment from me talking about my kids, my wife. So I hope that you enjoy the show. And if you do, please press the thumbs up button. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and on TikTok. And we also have Orlando Home Show En Español and Orlando Living with Dee. Until the next model, thank you for watching. Bye for now.